So this is Mimi. Mimi's our cat. You're great, aren't you? We love having a cat. We always wanted to have a cat, and we couldn't have one because, initially Rach was allergic to cats, and so we knew that we couldn't have one, but we really wanted to. She's getting off. But what we found was that Rach got better with her allergies and was okay, and so we decided we could finally get a cat. And so we asked Mimi, go on, zoom on her there, she's great, in a little ball. This is where she has a sleep. She likes having a kip in there for some reason. She doesn't really fit, but she's in anyway. So this is Mimi, and we got Mimi a few years ago now, and we love having her in our lives. That's brilliant. But when we first got her, she was a rescue cat, and she was just scared of everything. She was just always dead nervous. She would run around away from everybody. She'd hide. There was one morning we came in, when we woke up, we came in and we couldn't find her. Where's Mimi? We went into the other room, and she was literally underneath the covers of the bed, just this like lump in the middle of the bed, which was cat-shaped, and she was under there. She was so nervous. This was something else she was scared about. You see, she's a cat. Cats do what cats do, don't they? You know what I mean? They kind of, you see them sleeping or wandering around and, you know, sitting out in the garden and doing all that kind of thing. But there was something that Mimi never did well. Are you showing your cakes off? There's something that Mimi just didn't do well. You see, down at the bottom of the garden, we couldn't find her one night. We were looking everywhere for her. And then we were just really quiet listening. And we heard this little squeak, this little yelp. We went down, and she was on the other side of that fence down there, and she couldn't get up. I had to get a ladder, literally, and put a ladder over the other side of the fence and sort of try and coax her to come up this ladder, and she did, and she jumped on my shoulder and jumped off and scratched on my shoulder just as she was panicking. Then there was another time she was over on that one, and she jumped over that fence, and that's less of a problem because that's where Darren and Jackie live, so I could go around and get Mimi out of there. But 2 occasions, maybe more, she was just sat at the bottom of this fence, looking up at it, and just didn't realise she could jump it. She's a cat. She had all the skills she needed, all the abilities she needed to do it. She just didn't know. She didn't believe it. And so, what did she do? She just sat there crying, stuck. You see, we'll go back in because it's a bit windy, isn't it? I don't want the sound to be awful. But you see, cats can jump on fences. They can jump over a fence. They've got everything they need to be able to do that. But because she didn't believe she could, she didn't. She was trapped. She was just stuck there. It's confidence, isn't it? There's a verse in the Bible where it talks about faith and confidence. They come in the same sentence. It says, faith is the confidence in the things that we can't see yet. It's assurance in what God's got for us. He's going to do something, and we can trust him because he is God and he's big enough to do the things that he promises he's going to do. I want to suggest that faith can work both ways. I want to suggest that sometimes we feel like we've not got the confidence to do the stuff that we want to do, and as a result we don't achieve it. But I also think that faith can work in a way where we know that God's with us, and even though it might be scary and a massive leap and a challenge, we're going to go for it because God's there. And I want to ask you today on this Friday to think about what are the things that you think God might have asked you to do. Have you got the confidence to do the stuff that God's asked you to do? We said on Sunday, didn't we, in the kids bit, that God says every single day of the year there's a do not be afraid in the Bible for it. 365 don't be afraid in the Bible. And God asks us, challenges us, I think, to live in the confidence, knowing that he's going to do all the stuff that he said he's going to do. The final thing I want to say, thinking about Mimi and jumping over the fence, is this. I think there are enough things in every day for it to be a good day, and enough things in every day for it to be a bad day. And I think that our mindset can shape what our day ends up being like. Mimi was trapped because her mindset was, I can't do this. I think if we choose to look for the good things in each day, we'll have a good day. If we choose to look for the bad things in each day, we'll have a bad day. So, it's that battle for the mind that I want us to think about on this Friday. Number one, will you live in the confidence of knowing that God's with you and the things he's asked you to do and the things he's promised, he will do them. Have faith that what he says he will do, he will. But then secondly, Mimi's mindset had her trapped. Don't let your mindset get you trapped. Look for the good points, that your day can be a good day, rather than the bad points, that your day will be a bad day. Because believe me, there's enough in each day for it to go either way. So, bit of a weird one today. Let your mindset be one of faith and confidence. Have a great day.